Judo Ashta, moving out! After a long battle with the Titans, the Ayug battleship Argama docked to the Side 1 space colony, Shangri-La. Seizing the opportunity, I tried to steal the Zeta Gundam from the Argama. It was a slow one to my junk shop. I needed the cash. On board the Argama, things went sort of crazy. Before I knew it, I wound up becoming a pilot. Imagine that. Me, Judo Ashta, a pilot. Next I know, these bad guys kidnapped my little sis Lena. And topping it off, I meet this girl from their side, LPO Puru. They're called Axis, and now they want to invade the Earth. So my new Ayuk buddies are going after them. Like it or not, now I've got to make a drop from orbit through the Earth's atmosphere. Anything to rescue Lena, though.
How do you plan to find Lena, Judo?
She's gotta be on one of those enemy ships. I'll just have to search them one by one. Rue, mind using the double Zeta while I'm gone? The Zeta Gundam's more maneuverable. I'll bring her back safe and sound.
Damn it, Judo!
Come on, look on the bright side. If you're not piloting the Zeta, maybe Glemmy won't come after you.
Glemmy? That mama's boy?
Yeah, he does seem to have a thing for Rue.
But what about the mission? You're supposed to neutralize the Gaza Seas along with Bicha.
Missions are more like guidelines. Things change in the field. Besides, Lena needs my help. I've got a bad feeling. Hang in there, Lena. This is Judo Ashta, Zeta Gundam, ready to launch! Well, I guess we should get going.
Bicha Oleg, launching in the Hyakushiki.
Take this!
Judo, that's an enemy field. Destroy enough of the enemy and we can take control.
So every time you start playing as a new character, the game helpfully informs you how it works and what you should be doing. This is weird though, because I highly doubt anybody started off the game by playing as Judo. As much as I like Judo, Amuro and Camille are probably where they're gonna go first. And Judo's story is way shorter than theirs. And not only is it shorter, but it's structured way weirder, so it wouldn't make a good tutorial no matter what.
Good tactics begin with controlling enemy fields. Don't forget that, Judo.
Lena's on board the Guadin. We have to help her.
Judo, attack the enemy Gaza C-Team with Bicha as ordered.
But I'll be separated from Lena then.
I'm heading out, Judo.
Lena's close. She's in that fleet somewhere.
Does Judo ever listen to orders?
Lena's close. I can sense her. That ship! That's the one! Take this!
The Guadin has entered the atmosphere!
Damn it! The Guadin is taking Lena further away!
We're in the middle of a battle, Judo. Lena will only get hurt.
But...
We'll have our chance after we touch down on the surface, okay?
all right. Hang in there, Lena. I'll rescue you on Earth. I promise.
Lena's always in the same Guadin every time you play this mission.
Argama, maximum combat speed! Drive through the asteroid field and head for the drop zone! Unidentified bogey approaching the Argama!
Can you hear me, LPO Puru? Your enemy is the Gundam.
Gundam. Judo is the enemy. He's my enemy. My hated enemy.
Gotcha! Is that you in the Cubile? LPO Puru? Are you still piloting?
Gundam is my enemy.
Boo, what are you doing? It's me! You're attacking me!
Judo is my...
So Peru does indeed pilot a Cubile just like Haman, but she's nowhere near as difficult. This is the first mission of Judo's story though, so I guess that's to be expected. Though it kind of feels to me like they gave up on making the game design as good when they got to Judo's story mode.
Sorry, Charlie.
Because his missions are rather straightforward in comparison to Amro's and Camille's.
Ah! My head! Must retreat!
Elle, you're getting too far ahead. Match your speed.
Oh, quit your worrying. Ah! The enemy!
Elle, what are you doing? Rue, cover out.
Roger. Elle, you're nothing but trouble. The enemy! Here?
Rue, what are you playing at? Look at the mess you're getting me into.
Huh? That's my line.
There is a hell of a lot more talking, though. So it doesn't really matter which order we rescue them in. They'll be fine no matter what we do, and we can leave them alone for a while if we really wanted to. But there's nothing else to do but rescue them, so there's no benefit to leaving them be. This does seem like a good opportunity to show off a new mechanic, though. If we press the dash button in the middle of a combo, we can dash while we're attacking, which pushes the enemy with us, and then we can do another combo after we're done dashing. That's insanely useful.
Just in time. Thanks, Judo.
That power dash mechanic, as we'll call it, is very useful to stop an enemy from using an attack that will break your combo, and very useful to keep an enemy in your combo much longer than they ordinarily would be. The only downside to this is that it can be a little difficult to time properly. As a general rule, it works best if you press the dash button right after your attack collides. And it has to be one of your heavier attacks, it can't be a square button attack, otherwise you just do a normal dash.
Close shave. Thanks, Judo.
Who wants some?
It's the Gundam team! You'll never make it through us!
So something you may have already noticed about Judo's story is that it really only makes you focus on one thing at a time. And that's fine, there's nothing inherently wrong with that, but it's not the reason I like this game so much.
You're the one in trouble, Glemmy. I'm taking you down. Enjoy it while you can. Now it's now! Gotcha! Gotcha!
It's high time you were taught a lesson! Ah!
Gotcha!
These guys are fast!
Gotcha! Down!
I'm pulling back! For now.
Judo, that's a major enemy stronghold. Control the surrounding field and cut it off.
Now, in spite of what he said, that's a really dumb idea. If we just conquer the center field without worrying about the other two, then the other two will dissipate on their own eventually. And the center field is the only one stopping the Argama in the first place. So, in short, ignore him and just attack the center field, so that way you can progress through the level. Attacking the other two is kind of a waste of time, and it provides no tactical advantage whatsoever. You may notice that this level is strikingly similar to one that we played with as Camille, the very first level he had where he broke through the atmosphere. That's what we're doing here, but this time with Judo and with different enemies lying around. And, well, way less interesting. I'm certainly not complaining about being able to pilot the Zeta Gundam again, though. I really love this thing. It's especially useful for that power dash mechanic that we talked about.
Whoa, Judo! Not bad.
How useful the power dash is depends heavily on how fast your Gundam is. For example, if we try to do a one-on-one fight using the power dash with the double Zeta Gundam, that might lead to some bad results. Not impossibly bad, but it would be easier just to not use the power dash in that scenario. Oh, before I forget, another mechanic that isn't as important, but is at least a neat detail, is that we can fire lasers even while we're in fly mode as the Zeta Gundam. They don't hurt very much, but, you know, they can soften up the enemy before you arrive. But, you know, for the most part, it's just one of those things that's there so you can go, hey, that's cute. Which it is.
Enemy fleet detected! They're blocking our route!
I feel like you might have gotten to the drop point already if you went around some of these enemies. But let's give them the benefit of the doubt and say they really can't move because the mobile suits would get in the way no matter what. There's only 30 enemies in this field either way, so there's really nothing to worry about. Even if your allies did get here before you did, they would be fine. This level feels as easy as that one in Camille's story when we landed at Judau, except there's no twist at the end of this one that makes it a lot harder.
Well now, that was sweet!
I knew you could do it, Judo!
We're close. Judo Ashta. I can sense you.
Enemy spotted in front of the Argama! It looks like the Cubile Mark II! Argama is approaching the drop zone! All hands, prepare to enter the atmosphere!
Regardless of anything else that happens with our friends in the background, all we need to do is focus on this field down here, because as soon as we defeat Puru, the mission ends. And this makes sense because the main goal is, after all, to get the Argama to the drop zone, and Puru is the only thing standing in the way right now. Well, that and 100 mobile suits or so, but those aren't a big deal. So yeah, we are at the end of this level, and it doesn't feel like a lot has happened in it. It feels more like a regular Dynasty Warriors level than a Gundam Dynasty Warriors level. But like I said, the structure of Judo's story mode is way different than everyone else's.
Sorry, Charlie!
Block the Argama's path! Don't let her get away!
L, Bicha, I'll mop up in the double Zeta. You go help Judo.
You gonna be okay, Rue?
Take care of the Argama. I'll be fine.
Come on, Bicha, let's go!
You betcha!
I'm gonna show you what the double Zeta Gundam can do. Come on, come and get me.
Puru, you want a chocolate parfait?
Ugh! Quit toying with me!
LPO Puru! What are you doing?
Wouldn't want you to forget about us, Clemmy.
Bicha, the Bawu went that way. Surrounded!
Damn. Can't take on this many.
Two of your allies are surrounding Glemmy, and Rue is off by herself in the double Zeta Gundam, but they'll all be fine. This makes sense in Rue's case especially because the double Zeta Gundam is a fucking powerhouse. It's very unlikely that your allies will get in trouble while you're fighting Puru. In fact, it's never happened to me once the entire time I've played this game, no matter how lazy I was with it. It's not like this level is bad or anything, I don't want to sound like I hate it, but there's just no sense of urgency to be had, which is sad. But yeah, we're done here.
Help me! Judo! I'm scared!
recognize me.
Help! Stop!
Okay, hold on. Hop on my back. Ready? Take a good look.
Okay.
I can't stabilize. Why aren't the wings burning off? Guru, cut him loose or we're gonna get killed.
What? It's not that easy.
Do you want to die like this?
No.
Yeah. You've stabilized. But, Lena,